So hello coders, welcome back to Refresh Coding, and today we are going to see how we can add a cluster in Amazon EKS, which is Elastic Kubernetes Service. So make sure when you are working with EKS, it is not free. This AWS will charge you $0.1 per hour, so be very careful. So we will add a cluster quickly to this. So click on add cluster and then create. Here just give your cluster name, let's say my cluster. You can give any name here. For the version you select 1.22 default only, not a problem. And in the role you will have to select EKS cluster role. So if you are not getting this role by default, you can go to this Amazon EKS user guide and you can create this role. So if you will click here, you will get this user guide. So you are just supposed to go to and you are supposed to create this role. So if you will go to IAM, in the roles section, just create role, and in the create role, select AWS service, and in AWS service just choose here for, if you see many things are there, EKS cluster, EKS node group and all those things. So we will select for EKS cluster because we want EKS cluster role. So we will select this and we will do next. And it will ask you to add a name, add a role name. So you can give any name, let's say EKS cluster role, or my EKS cluster role, whatever you want. So we'll just give a name as EKS cluster role, and after that you just need to create role. So since I already have this role, so I will work with it. If you don't have it, create it like this and you will be able to select this role here when you are creating the EKS cluster. So you can see here now your role, EKS cluster role, is created. If you want to view the role, you can view the role. Okay, it will give you the role and summary. So it's okay. Once you have created the role, after that you can see that cluster role here. Okay, right now since I already have a role, so it is not showing here. After that just do next, and here make sure you have already created a VPC. You can give this VPC any name, just make sure you are using 2 public subnets here. Okay, after that here you make sure it is public only, otherwise your cluster will not be available publicly. And one more thing, here you select a security group also. So I have created one security group, so I will select it here. If you don't have a VPC, you can just go from here to VPC console and you can create a new VPC with 2 public subnets. Now how to create a VPC, that we have already discussed in a video. You can go and watch it if you don't know. And here rest all the things you will keep default only, you will not change. You will do next. Here also you will not change anything. See, the more number of services you are adding, the more it will charge you, so better not to touch them if you don't need them. Just do next, and here it is the last chance. You can edit anything if you want. So right now I am not editing anything. I will just go down and I will say create. So it will take some time to create, sometimes means at least 2 to 3 minutes it will take. So we will wait till then. Okay, so if you can see now, our cluster is created and it is active. So it is coming in active status. So after this, what is the next step? You can create a managed cluster is this and active. And so in the next video we will see how we can create node groups. for this cluster. Thank you.